Hello guys, welcome to my studio. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and as good as it could be. So as you know, we have moved to online classes entirely, and I've adjusted the schedule, and you're going to be doing 2 more drawings. This week we are doing abstract drawing, and in this video you're going to um, sort of get a step-by-step on what I would like you to do with the abstract drawing. Uh, there are, of course, many ways to produce abstraction, and many artists do it different ways. This project was introduced to me when I was your age, when I was in college, when I was taking drawing class, and it's always stuck with me. It's a really great strategy for making abstract art, and I'd like to share it with you. This is a drawing that I made. I made it this evening, and it took me about 4 hours to make. I expect that it will take you 4 hours, but hopefully longer. I just bing bang boom knocked this thing out. I think that a good drawing of yours will be at least this good, but give it a little bit more time, and I think you'll be able to do something perhaps even better than what I drew. So this drawing uh, is an abstraction of an object. So the first things first is you need to select an object that is appealing to you. The object should be complicated-ish, like we don't want to do a water glass per se. We don't want to do something that is like a really basic, simple shape. Do something a little bit more complicated, but it doesn't have to be super complicated. For this drawing, I chose a pretty complicated object. It doesn't have to be as complicated as this, but I chose a deer skull. And what I did is I took the skull and I set it on this surface, and I drew a contour drawing of it. And I turned the paper and I turned the skull, and I drew another contour and another one and another one. So the idea is to have 4 contour drawings stacked on top of each other on the same drawing, just crisscrossing lines. And then I kept the skull next to me for reference, but I didn't really use it very much after that point. I did go in and start adding value and texture and gradients to the drawing. So I identified sections, I erased some lines, made some lines bolder and more bold, and I really planned out this drawing, what I was doing. And then I went in and I started shading them. So to complete this drawing, you're going to need your drawing paper, you're going to need masking tape, you're going to need your drawing board, and then charcoal, your erasers, and I suggest having a Conte crayon on hand if you have one. This is my Conte crayon. It comes in the form of a pencil. Mine does. Though I did have on your purchasing list Conte crayon, and yours is probably a little rectangular or square stick about that long, 2 inches, 3 inches long, and it's waxy. So go ahead and grab your materials, and then watch the I'll call it video, I'll call it the contour video. So after this video, watch the contour video and you can lay out your drawing. And then after that, go ahead and watch the, I'll say, shading video. So there will be 3 videos, including this one. And then there's the second step, or the first step, and then the shading step. All right. So when you are good and ready and you have all your materials, go ahead and get started. And I look forward to seeing what you have. Again, pick an object, any object, as long as it's not too simple, too easy. Make it a little bit more complex, and then go at it. I'm going to take you on a tour of, or I'm going to show you closely this, I don't know how to do this, drawing. As you can see, it doesn't really look like a deer skull. You see some antlers here. It doesn't bother me that it doesn't look like a deer skull. This is an abstract drawing. What I really want is for you to make a drawing that references the object that you're drawing to an extent that you could not have invented those shapes yourself. So you're depending on the object that you're drawing to invent the shapes, and then you're going to select shapes and start putting value in them. Like I said, go ahead and get started. Have fun with this project. It should take you at least 4 hours. I'm thinking 4 to 6 hours, but you're not going into school, so hopefully you can find some time to do it. This is the second to last drawing. That means I really want you to put your heart and soul into it. I really want it to be one of the better drawings of your portfolio. If you have any questions, of course, you can reference the project handout and you can send me an email. Enjoy yourself with this project, and I hope you make it a good one.